On a cold and foggy morning, the camera slowly pans across the busy scene at the military airbase. Dew still clings to the metal surfaces, and the sunlight has yet to fully pierce the thin mist covering the runway. The crew moves quickly yet in perfect coordination. Brief conversations mix with radio instructions and the hum of heavy equipment at work. Everyone knows their role. There is no room for mistakes. On the right side of the aircraft, a young technician stands beside the massive wheels of the C-5 Galaxy. With a pressure gauge in hand, he checks each tire one by one and carefully inspects the aircraft, ensuring everything is in safe condition to carry tons of combat equipment. The crew then begins loading combat equipment into the aircraft. Heavy vehicles slowly move up the ramp. Crates containing ammunition, communication gear, and other tactical supplies are carefully lifted and secured in their designated positions. Inside the spacious body of the C-5 Galaxy, personnel coordinate closely, checking cargo manifests and signaling each other with practiced gestures. Every second counts. This is not just a delivery, but a lifeline for the troops on the front lines. After everything is loaded into the C-5 transport aircraft, the crew conducts a final inspection. They ensure that every piece of cargo is securely fastened, vehicle positions are stable, and no equipment is left behind. Several technicians walk through the cargo bay, double-checking safety straps, wheel locks, and monitoring sensors. In the cockpit, the pilot and co-pilot go through the pre-flight procedures, checking navigation systems, communications, and hydraulic pressure. One by one, the indicator lights confirm green. With a heavy mechanical sound, the rear ramp slowly lifted and locked into place. Indicator lights illuminated, signaling that all systems were in safe condition. Several crew members gave final hand signals from outside before stepping back. Dust around the wheels began to rise as the four massive turbofan engines of the C-5 Galaxy roared to life, filling the morning air with a deep, thunderous sound. The aircraft began to move slowly, leaving the cargo area. Its giant wheels rolled steadily, turning along the yellow line toward the end of the main runway. The roar of the engines grows louder as the C-5 Galaxy lines up at the end of the runway. The pilot pushes the throttle forward, and the massive aircraft begins to speed down the tarmac. Its wheels shake violently as the velocity builds. Then, with its nose slowly lifting, the aircraft begins to take off. After a long journey, the C-5 transport aircraft finally arrives, delivering a full load of combat equipment to support the troops on the front lines. The rumble of its engines echoes once more as the aircraft's wheels touch down on the operational runway. Ground crews immediately move into position. They know this arrival could be a turning point in the battle.